Before people start to consider how self-worth plays a key role in the development of character, many have forgotten that building character through self-esteem is indeed one of the most important aspects of personality development. As much as many people would hate to admit it, a stronger foundation can be established with how a person builds character, especially when self-worth is a primary factor in shaping and molding the values and virtues of a successful individual. How is it so? Studies reveal that self-esteem is the value of a person's worth, and there are a lot of factors that come into play, especially in helping a person feel more confident about himself, which is also a primary factor in establishing a person's outlook towards ambition and success. It is said that a person who is more confident about himself, the more focused and determined the person is to aim for achieving a better state in life, regardless of whether it be for career, success, ambition, family or personal attractiveness, among others. To better understand and define self-esteem, it is simply holding oneself in high regard as a result of several factors that determine a person's worth. Self-esteem does not seem to regard one as perfect, nor does it demand from a person to be faultless or blameless, rather, valuing the self as priceless or in high esteem. This is what makes a person proud of himself, or what makes them keep their head high in the face of tribulation or adversity, and can be considered a measure of a person's degree of response to life's circumstances, be it good or bad. Self-esteem can also help a person make good choices, especially when it comes to personal development, better learning or physical beauty. Self-esteem does not start at birth, but as a person's consciousness develops and takes shape, this is when a person starts to measure himself as to his own value or worth. It then shapes how a person looks at himself and compares or assesses himself with the environment or his surroundings and starts to ask himself, do people like me for being me? Do other people regard me as an example for others? How do other people look at me? My attitude and behavior towards life? These are but some of the common questions that help man understand and gauge his value as a person. People with low self-esteem are usually those who often do not regard themselves higher than they ought, or are simply those who do not want to risk making sacrifices for the betterment of their own personalities and character. Having good self-esteem is having the ability to make good choices and would less likely to follow a spur-of-the-moment decision without carrying or thinking things through. There is less likelihood that someone with a good sense of self-esteem would make decisions that could lead to his own downfall by making the right decisions, taking to mind the value of his own personal feelings, safety, health and well-being. A lot of people may tend to ignore or neglect what usually are some of the best measurements of achieving success or persistence in ambition, and to explore the inner being, like how personality, outlook and attitude affect their course of life. Building character through self-esteem is as equally important as the sense of ambition itself. Click the link in the description below to visit the Forgotten Laws to learn more.